What's up, guys? It's Taylor Timothy, and today we're going to be talking about kind of a touchy subject when it comes to online marketing. It's a huge debate out there, but we're going to be talking about WordPress versus Shopify versus custom coding versus like Clickfunnels and Kajabi type websites. So let's not waste any more time and dive right in. First one we're going to be talking about is my own personal bias. So I personally am biased over WordPress. So I use WordPress and I use a theme called Divi, and personally for me it works and it helps me generate lots of leads and sales. But let's talk about the pros and cons. So the first one with WordPress, the pros is obviously for me, if you guys find the right theme, it's super easy to use and it's very user friendly. The second thing is it's actually affordable. So if you get like really good web hosting and you pay a one-time fee for your theme, basically it's only like $30 a month if you're using the best hosting. Now, if you want to go out there and buy super cheap hosting, I don't suggest this, but you could build your website and have it cost you like $24 a year because you're paying for your domain plus your hosting where your website is stored. Now, like I said, to me, it's affordable. Third thing is tons of people use WordPress. So why is this beneficial? A lot of people are out there and they're constantly developing WordPress. So it stays secure, it stays good, it stays up to date. If you guys, again, like I said, if you buy a good theme and spend some money on a good theme, it's constantly being updated all the time and your website potentially will never crash. There's a lot of factors that go into that, but for me, those are some of the huge pros for WordPress. So some of the cons with WordPress, what I personally believe some of the cons is there's just too many themes out there. So right now there's like probably thousands, maybe even millions, I don't even know, of themes out there, and people don't know which ones to use, and every theme functions differently. So if I install one theme and then I go build another website with a different theme, they're not going to function the same, and this causes so much confusion across the board. So that's one of the big cons out there. There's just too many themes out there. Second thing is, if you custom code WordPress, usually it's going to end up crashing. From my experience, I've dealt with sites, people who went in and custom coded, didn't know they had code in there, and went in and pressed update and the entire website crashed. So if you're a coder and you're coding WordPress, in my opinion, you're gonna cause tons of problems and have tons of problems in the long run. So big con to it, the con to WordPress is you can't code it. Third con to it is it's kind of a big learning curve. Like I've built a lot of websites using the WordPress platform, and it took me a long time to like really get the hang of WordPress, how it functions and everything like that. So it's not like it's the easiest platform to use, but once you get your head wrapped around it, it's very simple. Now let's talk about Shopify. So Shopify is one of those big e-commerce websites out there that you can use. And for me personally, one of the big pros to it is it has so many stinking features that make your customer experience work flawlessly. So I haven't like fully dived into it, but I know for a fact out there it has some of the best functions out there. Comparing it to WordPress, a lot of times you have to pay for plugins that do those same things, but everything is included all in one box when you get Shopify. But one of the big cons that I found with Shopify is one, they all kind of look the same. All Shopify stores look like exactly the same. They're all kind of cookie cutter that way. And the other thing is talking like load speeds. So from what I've seen, a lot of Shopify stores out there, their load speeds are really slow. So this can hurt the user experience. It can hurt your cost per conversion and everything like that. So that's one of the huge cons to me with Shopify is load speeds. So I found when talking load speeds, You need to have your website load anywhere from 3 to 4 seconds, 4 seconds max. No one wants to sit there and wait for the website to open and load, and this causes tons of problems. So all the Shopify sites out there I've seen, honestly, they take too long to load. Next thing we're gonna talk about is Clickfunnels and Kajabi. Basically, they're a website builder out there that you can use to build funnels. So they specialize in funnels and user experiences with funnels. So one of the huge pros with these things, they are really easy to build. Building out a funnel is really easy when it comes to Kajabi and Clickfunnels. You can just crank out landing pages really fast, and they're really easy to get your head wrapped around. The second pro to all of this with Kajabi and Clickfunnels, in my opinion, is they're really good with like upsells as you go. So you opt in, you go to another page, and now they're trying to upsell you for the $7.99 deal, and then they upsell you to the $3.99 deal, then they upsell you again to the $2,000 deal. So Clickfunnels and Kajabi, again, like I said, they specialize in this, and they are really good at it. So that's one of the huge benefits to Clickfunnels and Kajabi. Some of the cons with Clickfunnels and Kajabi, in my own opinion, is they're kind of expensive. They're $100 a month to have your website with them. And I'm assuming that's not including like your SSL certificate and things like that. So for me personally, it's a little on the more spendy side when it comes to building out your funnels. The other con with it is a lot of them just kind of look the same. So every time I go to a ClickFunnel, I kind of am like, oh, I can tell this is ClickFunnels, like immediately that is ClickFunnels. Not a lot of ability to go in and customize. Next thing we're going to talk about is custom code. So a huge pro to custom code is you can make it look however you freaking want. Like it's endless. You could build whatever you want with custom code. It's amazing, right? But let's talk about the cons. If you guys have watched a lot of my other videos and watched or listened to my podcasts, you guys hear me preach this all the time. I'm not a fan of custom code. So let's talk about the cons of custom code. So for me, the huge con to custom code is that it just takes way too much freaking time. So you go out there, you custom code your website, and now you have to pay this developer to constantly maintain your website, and you have to put them on a big retainer because it takes so much to maintain these websites. Now, I'm not bashing on custom coders. I will say thank you, custom coders that made my Divi theme, that made WordPress, that made Shopify, that made Clickfunnels and Kajabi and all these other platforms that make making my websites so much easier. So for me, like I said, it just takes way too much time to custom code. So all in all, in conclusion, you guys probably have so many questions about like, well, which one should I get, right? So in my opinion, you have to figure out what works best for you. Now, I don't agree with custom code. Don't custom code your website. You can easily use WordPress. You can use Shopify. I mean, I didn't even talk about Wix, but I don't know how big of a fan I am of Wix or Squarespace. Didn't even talk about those. But figure out what works best for you and figure out what's going to help you get more leads and sales for your business. So the reason why I like WordPress and the reason why I like the Divi theme is because I've been able to generate leads and sales using this entire process that I've implemented. So figure out again, what's the fastest way I can get more leads and sales for my business so I can grow it faster. That is the answer to this video. Figure out what works best for you. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you guys have any questions about all of these things I talked about, post in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The other thing is, if you guys want to learn my entire process of building my website, generating leads and sales through paid ad strategies, go over and check out my course. Honestly guys, I'm here to help. I want to help all of you guys get more leads and sales for your business or even potentially your clients if you're an online marketer. So thanks guys for watching and peace.